When a man feels love, show the world his love. When a man, I think the truth gonna show her. I'm afraid that the truth gonna show her.
The type of people made the club get. Many a day has passed, the night has gone by, but still I find the time to put that total chaos. But these playoffs thought we was absent. We're taking another route to represent the Dungeon family like Grey Day. Me and my decide to take the back way. Every city, then we headed to that back cave. ATL, Georgia, what do we do? Fall ya, bulldog and like them Georgetown Hawkers. Boy, you signed the silly, think my room is sitting pretty, doing donuts while you like them circles around. We the committee, gon' burn it down, but us gon' bust you in the mouth with the chorus now. Say, push that bus. Everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you wanna bump and slump with us? We the type of people make the club get. Say, push that bus. Everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you wanna bump and slump with us? We the type of people make the club get.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game to stimulate and activate the left and right brain. Say, baby boy, you only funky at your last cut. You focus on the passion to be your hash what? That's one to live by, or either that's one to two. I try to just throw it at you, determine your own adventure, Andre. Got to a station, here's my destination. She got off the bus, the conversation lingered in my head for hours. Took a shower, kinda sour, cause my favorite group ain't coming with it. But I'm with you, cause you're probably going through it anyway. But anyhow, went and died, went on out and bought it, cause I thought it would be jamming. But examine all the flaws, walls get awfully sad and it's costly. But that's all shit, bro, and I hope I never have to float in that boat. Up creek, it's sweet, it's the last quote that I wanna hear when I'm going down. When all said and done, and we got a new Joe in town. When the record player get to skipping and slowing down, all y'all can say is them earn that crown. But until then,
at point, 6 feet 1 inches, number 30, Stephen Curry. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, you'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Indiana Pacers. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sideline. Here we are are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Warriors. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. TJ McConnell is out there with Halliburton. And it's Huff in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Warriors, Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. And it's Moody in at the 3. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with. But we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
Here's Halliburton, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's Huff, guarded by Green. Halliburton for 3, and Indiana, another 3.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career, Tyrese Halliburton. Let him hear you.
Pass to Moody. Now Curry lets it go from deep. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen. It's
time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and we talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Halliburton, no good.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And Green with the basket on the assist by Hield. It's all knotted up.
Well, Draymond Green can dole out as much punishment as he receives, and right there goes into the teeth of the defense.
Hield outside. Outside for Curry. Back to Hield. 6 on the shot clock. And another 3 for Golden State. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Pass to McConnell. Back to Halliburton. Now Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Butler passes to Green. That's tipped. Here's Halliburton. Will it go? Good. He hits the jump shot. Halliburton's got 10 points.
You love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And some changes here for the Pacers. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. To the wing on the left. Pass to Spencer. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Drives to the hoop. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. Now Pajemski. Nemhard covering. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Pajemski. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the trip.
Here's Nemhard. He's defended by Pajemski.
What you love about Andrew Nemhard is you can play him at either guard position. You know that defensively he is going to guard every single night. And maybe the best thing, guys, he is not afraid of big spots.
The first one falls. Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Walker comes in for Shepard. Both good from the line that time.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Here's Spencer, still without a basket. Horford, no luck.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Here's Siakam. Nemhard for 3. A shot, no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The Warriors leading on the court for Indiana. They've got Aaron Nesmith. They'll be topping out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Andrew Nemhard. And it's Furphy in at the small forward position.
Nice work from the veteran big man Al Horford getting things done inside.
Siakam for 3. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Warriors leading by 4. Outside Kuminga. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Kuminga's got his first bucket in this one. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication, we're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you, Kevin.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The Pacers making a change here. Halliburton's checked in. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Pacers in 5th.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. They set the pick. Pass to Neesmith. Off target with his 3. Warriors leading by 5. Kuminga kicks to Butler. Here's Podziemski. There's the 3. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. To the inside. Nembhard. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, foul line and down. Andrew Nembhard, such a good scorer.
You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Kev, he's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant.
Well, Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch-and-shoot opportunity.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Some nice passing by Golden State. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. They get the rebound. Here's the 3. Curry making it look so easy.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6 to the paint. Got a piece of it. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. Jackson Davis has got his first points of the game. Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Curry. Siakam passes to Nembhard. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Nembhard's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Indiana. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Changes here for the Warriors. Green is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Moody comes in for Jimmy Butler, and Hield subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Then for the Pacers, Huff's jacked in, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for Aaron Nesmith. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton outside. Pass to Toppin. Now here's McConnell. Halliburton for 3. No good on the shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Curry. 35 points for him last game against Denver. Back to Hield. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now McConnell. Halliburton for 3. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
Yeah, these guys are already playing great. I like their futures, brighter than our shiny heads under these lights.
Ah, yes, to be follically challenged. Most rookies don't know about that yet. And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
His selections is touch phenomenal. It's the kind of shooting night some people dream about, except for me. He's doing it in real life. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do. Efficient, effective, and making it look effortless.
Effortless.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the 3. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Hield can't hit. Pacers trail by 3. Siakam inside. Curry meets him. Halliburton for 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Now, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Pass to Hield. Over to the left wing. Here's Moody, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Moody's got 6 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Really left alone that time. Catherine's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Just check in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Stephen Curry. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Curry. Hield from outside. Drills it from outside. Hield's got himself on the board with 3 there.
If you've got a shooter like Hield on your team, any opportunity to deliver the basketball is a good time.
Outside for Halliburton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Inside, here's Butler. Butler with the bucket down low.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Fires for 3. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors leading by 5. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I take it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Back to you, Kevin.
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
Check out stats for Butler. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 17 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Now, here's McConnell. Scoreless thus far. Kicks it out to Siakam, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Second, the Warriors.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Warriors leading by 7. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Moody. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Good on the bucket.
Boy, as soon as you give T.J. McConnell a step, look out. He understands when he's past that defender. Excellent drive.
When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems, and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
Halliburton, no good.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Here's Butler. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Post.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Butler, no good. Pacers trail by 5. McConnell finds Halliburton. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Butler. He has 6. Pass to Curry. The 3. The shot, no good.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Outside Mathurin. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. Pass to Halliburton. For the lead. Doesn't go for him.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Warriors on top, up by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Nembhard. And it's Toppin in at the 3, the small forward.
Great execution there. Pascal with a pretty pass.
Outside Butler. Right side Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. 5 to shoot. Offline with his 3. And Indiana shooting well. 50% from the floor. Here's Toppin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Nesmith can't get it to go. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And Kuminga gets it to go.
Not afraid of mixing it up inside. Kuminga knows he has the agility and skill to beat the defender.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. for Golden State. The Pacers also with a sub. Halliburton's checked in for Jackson. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now, here's Halliburton. Shoots over Curry. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Here's Butler. Toppin pulls it in. Indiana trailing here. Nembhard the pass to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Obi Toppin is a showman. Put him near the cup and watch what happens.
Podziemski with it. Butler a screen on Nembhard. Curry outside. Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Toppin to take the lead. Rebounded by Kuminga. Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Now, here's Nesmith. After the miss from...
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Jackson Davis is jacked in for Al Horford. The Pacers also changing it up. Huff's jacked in, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for Aaron Nesmith. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Let's lose a three. And there's the three.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's McConnell. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Kuminga. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
Steps back. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Warriors leading by 3. Here's Curry. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. That one is off. Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Count it!
Oh, a big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
Now here's Curry. is from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
No good from 3.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Kuminga got it to go off the glass.
And how about that composure from Kuminga, answering the call when his team needed one.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. He's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. They set the pick. Halliburton fires, and he does not hit. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Double by Halliburton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Now McConnell puts up the 3. He drills the 3.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that should do it. No miracle comeback tonight, but boy, what a game, fellas.
Timeout called the Pacers. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Halliburton takes the three. The shot misses. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks, guys. Jimmy, a hard-fought win. Talk about the mentality of this team.
Never giving up on any play, man, and playing through the end. That's who we are, man. I take this one. I like this one.
We'll take it. Thanks, Jimmy.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
来